this video, I'm going to show you the exact cold outreach strategy that booked me 5 to 7 calls a day for my Smma. And I already know you're thinking, you don't have to cold call anybody. And it's not oversaturated cold email or oversaturated cold DMs where the business owner has seen 100 of them in the past. It's something that allowed me personally and my clients book hundreds of sales calls for their agency without business owners fucking screaming at you. It is genuinely, actually just as effective as Facebook ads right now. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through A to Z, from how to set it up to how to get someone on a sales call with it so you can literally start outreaching in an hour. So this is the best and most effective outreach method right now, and it's not cold calls, right? Because that's oversaturated. There's way too many people teaching that and doing that. So like I said, methods like that, cold calling, DMs, emails, they will work and they will always work. They're just outdated, right? There's so many people that have done them in niches that business owners see them all the time. So the absolute best method of cold outreach right now in the agency game is SMS blast. And so basically SMS blast is just sending a cold SMS message, right? So just texting a bunch of people at once instead of emailing or DMing them. And here's why. So the average open percentage, so just the average percentage that someone's gonna open your email or open your cold DM, obviously it varies. The average for cold emails is 15 to 30% of people will actually see your message. The average for DMs is 37%. The average cold call pickup rate for you to be able to talk to them is 3 to 5%. The average for text blast is 98%. So out of 100 people, 98 will see your text. If you get a text, bro, you see it every single fucking time. I see every text that I get. Do I respond to them all? By no means. But do I see them? Yes. Is it the same for emails? Hell no. But text blasting, like I said, is just sending a SMS blast to cold prospects, right? People who don't know you. It's the same thing with cold DMs, but it's with a text. So as long as you have a good offer and a good niche, you're gonna book a lot of appointments, because I'm sure there's times where maybe a clothing company or whatever have sent a text blast out to you and you've responded to it and maybe you bought something, maybe not, but I'm sure you've seen it work more than on an email or on a DM, right? And so it's the same thing for these business owners. Everyone sees text. So when it comes to text blast, being able to have an effective and efficient text blast, there's a few things that need to be in place for us to actually be able to succeed. So the best niches for SMS blast, and that's one of the most important things, right? You're in a niche and an offer that actually helps somebody. So if you're at the very beginning, right? You've picked a niche, you haven't landed a single client yet, and you're just starting out and you have no idea what niche you want to go into, or maybe you just don't know. I'd pick an untapped niche. I used to love niches that were proven, meaning a bunch of people were doing it. Not anymore, right? The untapped niches, it's easier to succeed in because there's less competition and there's less people coming after your food, basically, just coming after your prey, the clients that you want to close. So the untapped niches right now, they work better for cold outreach in general, right? So if you were to go into some untapped niche that no one's in, you would essentially book way more calls for the amount of outreach you're sending. So a few examples is going to be wheels and tires, electricians, asphalt companies, patio and pool. These are really similar to niches that are super proven. Patio and pool is already, it's not super untapped, but it still works. But wheels and tires, right? Similar to auto detailers. Electricians, similar to roofers a little bit. Same thing with asphalt, they're just contractors. And so we can take the same offers and the same things that are kind of working in those other niches, right? Where there's a lot of big agencies, and we can just implement them here. So, but if you're already established and you have a niche where you have some sort of client base and you can deliver a good service, because that's genuinely the hardest part of an agency, is just delivering a good service. These can work extremely well for you too, just text blasts, right? So I'm not saying if you're in roofing, solar, HVAC, whatever, that text blasts aren't gonna work for you. They are. Just you're gonna book more calls if you're in an untapped niche. That covers niche. Now, I don't want you guys to overthink it. If you haven't picked one, just pick one. If you already have, then odds are just go with it. It still works. And so to cover the best offers for SMS blast, the offer is more important than the niche, right? Because the offer is the reason somebody clicks it or not. Now, think about any ad you've seen, anything you've bought, a huge reason is because of the offer, right? And the offer doesn't just go what do you get, but it's also how does it make you feel? So you'll buy from Apple because of how easy it is to use, maybe the status of having an iPhone, you don't want an Android, and things like that. Someone gets pizza from Domino's because they deliver in 15 minutes or you don't pay for it. That's what we have to build out, and that's gonna be the most important reason for somebody to actually respond to our text. The more irresistible the offer, the better results you're gonna have. So here are some examples. Pay per appointment, right? Pay per close, pay per show, and XYZ guaranteed or you don't pay. Now these are offers that have just worked in other industries before, and you don't need to get too fancy with it. The more irresistible you can make your offer, the better, like I said. And the one that's working for especially beginners right now really well is pay per close, right? So you only pay me when I generate you a deal, when I generate you money, right? We get paid on the same terms when you get paid. And so it's a performance-based offer, and so are all of these, which just is a way easier close because you actually have skin in the game to actually like perform for them. So if you're a very beginner, I would do pay-per-close with a setup fee of like 1,000 to 4,000 bucks. And then if you, again, are already in a niche where you can deliver a good service, pay-per-show is actually my favorite offer, right? Because like pay-per-show, we can control how many shown appointments we get them. We can't necessarily control how many closed deals we get them. So we'll do pay-per-show with a setup fee. So it'd be like 4 to 6K setup plus pay per shown appointment. This is like the best offer you can do if you have clients and you have a good service, because like you can get paid that setup fee month 1, and then you can get paid on the show fees month 1 as well. And so last one is just X guaranteed. So like 10 jobs guaranteed, 10 EV chargers guaranteed for electricians, or you don't pay, 30 appointments guaranteed, things like that. That's not as strong right now, but if you're in an untapped niche, meaning just like there aren't a lot of people in the niche, like you can use this guaranteed offer because not a lot of people have seen it in your niche, if that makes sense. So once you guys got the niche and the offer taken care of, you got that down, here's actually how to set the text blast up and what you're essentially gonna say when you send the blast out. So there's a few steps, not too hard, it's around 4 steps. The first step is text setup. The only thing you need to do this is basically a phone number where you can send the text off of on a software, right? And so go high level is what I'm gonna suggest. You can make a free trial, so this doc will be in the description. You just click the link. I'm not gonna click it, but if you click it, it'll just say log in for free for 2 days, sign up for free for 2 days, and do that, right? We'll close our first client in the first 2 weeks to genuinely pay for the go high level. Like you can see results super fast with text blast if you genuinely put in the work, right? And so the first thing, you're just gonna make an account on Go High Level. And then when you make an account on Go High Level, it's gonna look like this. I just made a placeholder account. You're gonna see Launchpad, you're gonna see dashboards, you're gonna see conversations, you're gonna see everything like that. So go to settings in the bottom left when you're actually in your account. After that, go to phone numbers. Now, after you click phone numbers, you're gonna click add number, add phone number. And then when you see these phone numbers, what you're gonna do is go to filter, change it to just toll free and SMS. Click apply, right? And so this is gonna bring us like numbers that we can text off of and actually send our text blast off of. So whatever like number you want to get, you just buy it, proceed to buy. Perfect. So after you click proceed to buy, just exit out. It should say verification required. Click that. And then you go fill all this information in. Now, if you don't have a real business, like legal one, it's fine. I've seen that it like actually doesn't really matter that much. Let me just put some fake information in for you guys. Again, business location, you can just put your address. This is the stuff that matters, right? And so on this doc that I'm gonna put in the description for you guys, you can just use this other doc that I have set up, and it's gonna show you exactly what to put and exactly where to put it. So sample message 1, we're gonna put that in message content. So literally take this, hey Brandon, this is your name with business name, boom, we're gonna copy it, we're gonna paste it. Right, and there's also another video for you guys right here in this bonus tutorial where we got someone like kind of going everything, but this is exactly what to put. So example for toll-free numbers, 10,000 estimated monthly volume. We go back, estimated monthly volume, 10,000. Next, web form. Okay, opt-in type, web form. Use case categories, customer care, marketing, account notifications. Boom, customer care, account notifications, marketing. Okay, perfect. And so like literally just copy all of this and put it in here and then agree to the terms of service. And then you can just click send information in for verification. This, you're not gonna be able to send text blast if you don't set up this phone number, because you're literally just not gonna be able to send automated text, right? This is literally just proving that you're not just gonna fucking spam everybody and text them a million times a day, right? And so that's why Go High Level has to do it. It's gonna take 1 to 3 days, right? And so like, in the meantime, we can just be practicing sales, learning, and things like that. And so we can actually go send the outreach. So that's step 1. That's the first thing you should do. You can literally do it right now. Now, step 2 is getting your leads. So the first thing you're gonna do to get leads, which is basically just get the people that you wanna text, you're gonna download the free Data Miner Chrome extension. So look up Data Scraper, Easy Web Scraping, right? And like there's just this website for Chrome is gonna pop up. You click add to Chrome. That's what it's gonna look like. And it's gonna come up in the top right corner with all your Chrome extensions. Oh, that's step 1. Step 2 is you literally just go to Google and you look up your niche. So whatever near me, Google Maps. So let's say you're in asphalt companies near me, Google Maps, or not even near me, in San Diego, Montana. So I would look up the 100 top cities and scrape all of those, right? So this is completely free. So let's say my niche is electricians. I'm in Miami. So I look up electricians near me, Google Maps. So we have Mr. Sparky, we have First Electrical Choice of Miami. So once we're on this page and whatever city you want to do first, like I said, I would scrape the top 100 cities with Data Miner just so you have a bunch of context that you can send. You click the Data Miner in the top right and it's going to start up, and you literally just have to sign up now and you sign in with Google. Now, I'm not gonna do this exactly with you guys right now. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you click this, you sign in with Google, it's gonna just basically scrape all of these contacts that you have pulled up on the Google Maps for these like 4 pages, right? And so this takes a while. It's not like gonna take you a long time. Like you can watch YouTube, watch videos like this, go through the rest of my content, whatever you wanna do while it's scraping, but it'll probably take like you 30 minutes, an hour, and you can get like 10,000 people to just be able to text blast for the next month, right? So this is just something you got to do once. These are like one-time setups, and you'll be taken care of for the rest of the time. So after that, just download the leads. So after you download the leads, we're going to go back to Go High Level, right? Go to our account, and we're going to go to Contacts, right? Once we go to Contacts, we're going to click this button, Import Contacts, and that file that you just downloaded from Data Scraper, we're just going to put it in here. Once we put it in here, we just click next, next, next. It's going to pull up every single lead that you just got, and it's going to put it in your Go High Level account. Right. Another thing we have to do is we need to go to automation. And this is all when your phone number is verified. We go to automation, start an automation from scratch. And I know I'm going kind of fast, but I hope you guys are following me. And you literally just put something here, SMS, send SMS. And this is what we're going to text them, right? And so literally this is what we're going to text them. This is the message that we're going to send them. And then we got all the contacts. We put them into Go High Level. So we just got all the leads in our niche. We put them into Go High Level. We made an automation with the message we're going to send. All we need to do after that is literally just put all the contacts into the message that we send. It'll send them, right? And so the next thing we basically have to go over is literally just what you're going to say. So we have all the leads. We set it all up where you're ready to send. All we need to do is figure out what we're going to say. So I have a few examples here of like text blasts we've sent. You guys can kind of pick and choose what you're gonna do. So number 1, this is step 1 of the text blast. Hey John, I'm testing something brand new for New Year's and I thought of you. To keep it exclusive, and obviously I wouldn't say New Year's if it's not the New Year's. To be exclusive, we're only gonna be rolling this out to the next 10 blank. So let's say your niche is electricians. I would go the next 10 electricians that reply back. If you want info, just let me know in the next 24 hours, no pressure either way. So this would be the first message. The next message is, so after 2 hours before it's been 24 hours, we would say, hey John, there's only 2 hours left on our New Year's offer, so I wanted to check in. If you want more info, just reply back to this. I'm happy to send it your way. And then another 2 days later, amazing news, we decided to extend our program as we're testing an extra 72 hours, blah, 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 right? So this one's solid, right? It's a few messages and that one can work. And then this next one is the one I actually prefer. We've been testing this more recently. It says, hey, this is Amy, winky emoji. Sorry for reaching out this way, probably unprofessional, but I figured I'd reach out because we're helping people like you get more deals for free and you only pay me after you get paid. Let me know if that sounds interesting. And so that's the offer, pay per close, because we're saying you only pay me when you get paid. And so I like this one a lot if you're running pay per close. So if you're running pay per show or pay per close, like this is the one I would do. If you're not, I would do this other one, right? This other text blast. But hey, this is Amy. People feel more safe responding when it's like a girl. And so sorry for reaching out this way, like I said. And so the offer is gonna do all the heavy lifting here, right? You get more deals for free. You just pay me after you get paid. I'd be like, fuck yeah, where do I sign up, right? Basically, all you do is you take that message and you just put it in here. All you do is you put it in here and you click save, and then you publish it and you save it, right? And so after that, how we put them in the actual automation, like how we actually send the text blast, is after we have all these contacts in here, let me go ahead and put one, John at Gmail. So when we actually have all the contacts like sitting in here that we downloaded from Data Scraper, we just select all the contacts that we want to send. We click add automation, okay, proceed, and we send them into the automation we just made and then click add automation. And that'll just send the text to them. So that's how you actually send the message. And like how many I would send around 500 a day minimum. I would do 500 to 1,000 a day. That'll allow you to book 3 to 10 appointments, right? Depending on how good your message is, depending on how fast you're calling. And so we'll get into that, right? So once we send the message, the last step is literally just to book them in an appointment, right? And so when a lead responds yes or whatever, so when you send this message and they're responding that they're interested, we literally call them immediately. We're gonna walk them through the script. And like I said, this will be in the description below. So I won't go through this on the actual call, on the actual like video with you guys, but this will be in the description for you guys to check out. So like in essence, we set it up, go high level, we get the leads, we craft our message and we send it. And then after, we literally just call them and book an appointment. And like, I just want you guys to be able to do 1,000 a day. And it like, if you guys just focus on doing this now and send as many as you can, I promise you'll see the success. So as always, I appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe if I'm providing you value. I'll see you guys soon.